Hello and welcome. This is Kevin Katzpajamasnaki here for the IGN Pro League Top 10. This is our overall Season 2 Top 10, and let's get things started right away with number 10. Here we have Evil Geniuses, Strife Pro, and Rain Kiwikaki, game number 7 of IPL Team Arena, and Kiwikaki looks like he's going to lose the engagement initially, but with some really good Phoenix control, lifting up all of the Hydralisks. He is crashing through that army, the Zealots cleaning up the rest, and he is going to easily take this game from Strife Pro. And coming in at number 9, we have Tarson versus LZ Gamer, and this is the second, yes, the second of these giant battle cruiser engagements. LZ Gamer has a huge amount of Vikings, though, but is it going to be enough to win him the day? Clutch Yamato control from Tarson, though, is taking out the vast majority of his opponent's units. It looks like Tarson is going to force the GG. And at number 8, we have Dystar versus Minigun, and Minigun is about to send out a Lone Templar. That is going to be the hero of the day. Look at the ghosts that are selected. Beautiful feedbacks going down. That Templar has just got himself 3 great kills, but that wasn't all. As later on in the fight, we have some amazing storms coming down from Minigun, completely eradicating Dystar's forces. He is going to be forced back. More feedbacks going down on the Medivacs, and he is going to be forced to GG. And at number 7, we have Vile State versus ESC Goody, and what would a Goody match be without a maxed mech force? State, though, responds in kind with a huge mothership recall. He has got a number of Void Rays along with the Stalkers and Immortals and doing a great job camping all these production structures. So ESC Goody has to make something happen. He's got a number of Vikings in the air. Those are picking away at the mothership, doing quite a bit of damage. The rest of the Thors and the Siege Tanks are going to make their way in, though. And is it going to be enough to take down this force? I think it is. The Thors are crashing through the Void Rays, dealing out their splash damage. The Immortals are focused in the back. They're not going to be able to break through until absolutely necessary. Goody going to put an end to that force, and he is going to take the game. And at number 6, we have one of the best pieces of micro seen in IPL Season 2. This came from the qualifiers. We have Hasuavs versus Vibe. And Vibe, he is going to try and deny this wall as long as possible because he put down the early pool. He's got some Zerglings rushing in. He is capturing the attention of these drones for so long, even mineral walking out of the side of them to deny the placement of this gateway over and over again. That's going to allow the Lings to crash their way through and do some serious economic damage. Vibe is going to take the game. And ladies and gentlemen, it's halftime. So here at number 5, we have FXO Moonin versus Complexity Druby. And Druby, he only has a couple of Siege Tanks here, but a good number of Marine forces. This Siege Tank cover is going to go down immediately, but he's doing a good job mitigating the damage from those Siege Tanks. They're only picking off a couple of units at a time. He's also flanking across the back. How is he even winning this engagement? That beautiful spread of Marines able to win him the day. And at number 4, we have Dignitas Select versus Millennium Lelouch, and Select tries a little bit of cheese, putting some bunkers at the front. Lelouch is pushing it back, though. Select, he is not done, however. He's got his Marines in good position, mineral walking his SCVs through, and then holding position to prevent the Zerglings and drones from making their way through, giving the maximum effect for those Marines. And Select is going to be able to kill all of those forces, forcing Lelouch's drones back to his base. And at number 3, we have the best comeback from IPL Season 2 as Druby faces off against Cloud. Druby finds himself at about a 50 supply deficit with a vastly inferior force. He avoids the splash damage from most of those tanks. Beautiful Marine spread. He's going to be able to crash through that force and also take out the remainder of the Thors. But ladies and gentlemen, this would only equalize the game. He does some work on the top left-hand corner, taking out that base as well, but Cloud was not finished. So Cloud decides to move down to the bottom right-hand corner, sieging up outside of Druby's third. But Druby does a double-pronged attack, moving into the goal, taking out a lot of tanks, and then pushing his way through the natural. At the same time, sieging up at the third base, continually denying the remainder of Cloud's mining. Cloud is going to lose that engagement. Druby going to crash through, camp the production, and complete one of the best comebacks that we have ever seen. And at number 2, we have Tarson versus Fury, and Tarson is going to show us how you pull off a little bit of Slayer's Boxer style micro, because his Siege Tank is being trapped at the top of the ramp here on Metalopolis, but he picks it up, saving his Medevac as well. The Medevac is then going to cycle these Siege Tanks out, keeping them alive against a vastly superior force. Tarson finally lifts his Viking to take out the Medevac to stop that micro, but it doesn't matter. His forces have been obliterated. He is forced to GG. And here, the number 1 play from IPL Season 2 is Destiny versus ATN Zaka. Destiny going to make his way through with a bunch of high-energy infestors, knurling those Templar. Beautiful job forcing the storms down on Zaka's own probes. That's causing those probes to scream out in anger, but it doesn't matter. They're all dead, and Zaka's economy has disappeared. Destiny going to clean up those forces and win the day. And that was it. The top 10 plays from IPL Season 2. And if you guys like those plays, get ready for the Koreans, as IPL Season 3 top 10 episodes are going to be starting very soon. Check that out at IGN.com/IPL. This was Cat's Pajamas here for the IPL, signing out.